Hey. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Yep. Hello. Good evening. Welcome to the Friday night hangout. I'm excited. This is our 99th episode. So if you're joining in, I want to see your thank God this Friday. Hey, Jideka. Welcome. I want to see your thank God this Friday. Good evening. How are you? Confidence. How are you? How are you? Hey, welcome. Thank God this Friday. I see you. Thank you for joining in. I see my sister, Madam Theodora. Confidence Ibu Kwesi Ibu Kwesi. Oh my goodness. This might don't please forgive me for murdering your name, your surname. You're well. How are you? Nice to have you join in. Let me know where you're joining in from. Let me know where you're joining in from. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. So I'm excited tonight. And the reason why I'm excited tonight is because this is our 99th episode. So welcome. I'm your host, Joy Onyeso. And this is a Friday night hangout where we share experiences, professional tips, and tools that would make you be the best version of yourself and also make your business stand out to be the brand you've created it to be. I'm very well. Thank you so much. I'm very well. This week has been a very relaxed one. Pressures here and there, but it's been very relaxed relatively. So, how's your own week been like? Thank you so much, Ndeka. It's 99th episode. It's not easy at all. Thank you so much, Confidence. It's not easy at all to have gotten to this point, and I am celebrating us. I am celebrating us. Thank you so much, Confidence, for saying that Friday Night Hangout is the best place to be, where we all have fun and also learn. And that is what this program is all about. Learning in a very relaxed atmosphere, sharing our experiences, having a very vibrant virtual community that is supportive and a safe space to talk. So, this month of June, I want to welcome you very specially to the month of June. Those of you that joined me on the 31st of May to cross over into June, you would agree with me that we had a very wonderful time in the presence of God. And June is here. Another exciting thing for me in the month of June is that this is my birth month. This is my birth month. So I'm very happy, very happy. A lot of things are going to happen tonight and also next week. So this is the first Friday in the month of June. If you are here, you are blessed. If you are watching the replay, you are blessed. We are really blessed to see the last month um, in the first half of 2022. June is the last month in the first half. After June, we cross over into the beginning of the second half of 2022. So this is a month to evaluate. This is a month to start out. This is the month to consolidate. So a lot can happen in this month, and don't you worry. Don't you worry. You may not have gotten to where you want to be at now. You may not have achieved all the goals you set out for, but it's all good. Learn to celebrate the little milestones you've achieved. Your little gains, celebrate it. Rejoice with what you've gotten so far. Because you're even alive, right? Being alive is one thing we have to be grateful for. Because once there's life, there is hope. And so it's really a huge deal for us to be alive. And if you're in Nigeria, oh my goodness, Kudos to you. A lot is happening in our climb this time. If you have a business running in Nigeria, you're a superstar. So I celebrate you. I celebrate you. It's not easy. And if you have a family living in Nigeria and you're managing to put meals on your table, I celebrate you. I celebrate you. I recognize the very difficult times that we live in. And that is why I do not joke with the content that we bring to you on the Friday night hangout. I try to make it very lively, very interactive, and also very distressful, so that you come in here and you can just have some fun. Because the key thing for me with the Friday night hangout is whatever conversation we're having, it needs to be in a very relaxed atmosphere. So you can forget the challenges, the stress of the week, and that's why it's called the hangout, right? Madam Nike, good evening. Thank you for joining in. Happy weekend too. How this is really great. Thank you, Njideka. 99th episode, no be moi moi. It is not at all. So, in this month of June, we're going to be talking about leveraging on social media. Yes, you heard me very right. Leveraging on social media. I want us to really step back and think about what social media is all about, why you're on the social media space, the platform you're most active on, and if you're in business, where do your business show up? How do you show up? Why it is important to think about all of these things and what you can do to really make a difference. So one of the things we try to achieve on the Friday night hangout is to make us more intentional about our everyday choices, to make us see the bigger picture, to make us live very intentionally, and to create a difference, to be that change agent wherever we find ourselves. So once more, a very big welcome to you. I do not joke with this tribe at all. I celebrate you every day, and most especially on Fridays. I celebrate you for turning up. Thank you for always coming on board. Once it's 7, I do not take it for granted. And staying through to 8 p.m. I promise you tonight that we're going to have a very, very interesting time. And please, like always, use the chat box, share your thoughts, your questions, your experiences. It's all about sharing, to inform, to empower, and to inspire. That's what we aim to do with the Friday night hangout. So thank you and welcome to the 99th episode. Yes, next week will be 100th episode. Oh my goodness. We couldn't have gotten here without you. So it's all about you, actually. Celebrating you turning up, celebrating you sharing the video, celebrating you liking, commenting, keeping it energetic. It's all about the Friday night hangout tribe. I call you a tribe because you're one of the most powerful tribes that I've seen. Engaged, consistent, reliable, loyal. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Love it. Yay. Love it is live. Welcome. You're not late. You're good. You're really good. You're really, really good. We haven't gone into the details for tonight. We're just welcoming, sharing, getting, comfortable with ourselves. So, tonight we're going to talk about leveraging on social media. And please, if you don't have your writing materials ready, please get your writing materials ready. We're going to have good conversation. But before I go on, I want us to celebrate a tribe member. Today is her birthday, and I'm talking about um, confidence. Confidence, Ibokweze. Today is Confidence birthday. Let's celebrate Confidence. This is a shout out to Confidence. June 3rd, she's a June queen, a June Amazon. Please let's give her a Friday night hangout celebration. I celebrate you. I celebrate you. I celebrate you. Confidence. You're a very valuable tribe member. Thank you for always showing up. We wish you all the best in this your new season. God bless you. Grant you the wisdom and discernment to serve in this your new season. Keep being a change agent. Keep impacting your world with confidence. And God will bless you with many, many more happy years and healthy years ahead. So happy birthday. I would have sing this, I feel like singing this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, girl. Hey, confidence, it's for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Confidence. You're blessed. Please join me in wishing Confidence a happy birthday. I see you, Romy. Thank you for joining in. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for celebrating Confidence. Thank you, Chideka, for celebrating Confidence. Welcome back, Romy. It's been a while and it's so good to see you. Okay, so we're going to start off by looking at what social media is all about. What is social media? Some of us just use it. Thank you, Madam Adenike, for celebrating Confidence. Thank you so much. She's a June queen, a June Amazon. What is social media? So social media are digital channels, really, that that helps to facilitate the creation and sharing of information, ideas, messages. So really, it's about digital channels and the facilitation of sharing of information, ideas, and all of that. And there are different social media channels. It also speaks to the virtual community and networks. So just like you have social, when you talk about social, it means there has to be a community, there has to be a relationship. But this time around, the social relationship interactions happen virtually. So the networks you have are virtual networks, virtual communities, and then you can decide to use different channels that exist to interact, to share your ideas, to sell your product, your brand, give out information, create awareness. So it's a very big, huge tool. And since the onset of COVID-19, we saw a huge surge in the use and application of social media channels. A lot of awareness, on how we can use social media got deepened. People started engaging with it. Businesses started engaging with it more. Those businesses that were not off online came online, and people really started taking notice of it because it became the comfort zone for a lot of us during the COVID lockdown. Remember when we were locked down, we couldn't travel, we couldn't meet friends, we couldn't meet families. All those interactions we used to take, these in-person interactions we took for granted. During the lockdown, it became so clear that human beings are social animals, we're social beings, and we thrive on our social relationship. And then the social media became the platform where we got used to staying on, getting information, keeping our spirits upbeat. When we get low, we go there, we listen to music, listen to comedy, listen to different talks, and people deployed it a lot during COVID. So how can we, post-COVID, as women, female entrepreneurs, leverage on the social media to create visibility, to create the change, to pass on information, to build a tribe, because it's all about, connecting. It's all about connecting. It's all about passing information, sharing, inspiring, and just growing together, winning together. That's what it's all about. Now, it's important to also mention that sadly, a lot of people are using the social media irresponsibly. I use the word irresponsibly because a lot of persons now use social media. They do not mind what kind of content they put out. And some persons very deliberately try to mislead the virtual community, spreading false information, manipulating information, manipulating data to create a desired outcome that suits their selfish needs. And so it's very important for me that I put this out there, that is, we need to safeguard our space. We need to safeguard both our virtual space and our emotional space as well. Because we do a lot. At least an average user stays online for at least 20 to 30 minutes every day. And that's a lot. It means that most of us are spending a lot of time on social media. So if you spend that much time on social media, either for business or for pleasure, then it's important that you safeguard your space. One of the key things you can do to safeguard your space is to make sure that you do not open up your account for hackers to use. Because sometimes it's either they are creating fake accounts or they are leveraging on existing accounts and hacking them and using them to deceive people and spread fake information. So the two-step authentication needs to be set up, whether you're using Facebook, even on your WhatsApp. So there are a lot of social media channels that we use. So make sure that you have set up your authentication models so that you're using your systems or devices are safe and your accounts are safe. Very, very important. I want to put that out there because some of us have not done this and we open up ourselves for hackers to just, you know, use just fly in and just destroy our credibility, our account, and use it to deceive other people. So we may not do this intentionally. That's why I love my Apple. You know, with the Apple phone you get a lot. With the Apple laptop you get a lot. With the Apple devices, when they see a login from unusual location, unusual whatever, you are alerted and you asked, do you want to allow the person in or not? So you pay extra for it and then you get the value out of it, right? Yeah. Now there are different channels. Facebook, TikTok, the newest of them all that is gaining a lot of momentum. TikTok, um, Instagram, Snapchat, your website. There's a lot. There's just a lot of digital channels that are out there. And now it depends on your kind of person and depends on the kind of business that you use. So you now know which channel suits you. Me, I'm a Facebook person. Some people say that Facebook is for old school. So Facebook, I'm more comfortable with Facebook. I'm also present on Instagram, on Twitter, and on LinkedIn. I'm trying to really grow my audience on LinkedIn. I'm not very active there, but that's one space I also want to be very active because if you're a professional person and you run professional services, then LinkedIn is a space where you want to be in. That's where you have a lot of professionals there, serious minded people, you know. But it doesn't mean that they don't joke around, you don't have fun stuff there. You have fun stuff there, but you know, that's where a lot of professionals hang out. So depending on, you know, who you are, what you want to do, the kind of business you run, you would now decide on the digital channels that you want to focus on. Now, social media, it has come to stay, whether we like it or not. It has come to stay. It will just keep advancing. We'll see new technologies, we'll see new stuff coming up with the social media, but it has really come to stay. And so, if you're a woman listening to me or watching this replay, and you've not built your skill set in using the digital channels, please, you need to do so. You need to do so. A lot is happening there. A lot is happening in the social media space. For instance, you're with me on the Friday night hangout. There's a social media space. I'm using the StreamYard app to live stream on YouTube, my different channels on YouTube, to live stream on LinkedIn, to live stream on my different pages on Facebook, all at the same time. And that's the power of social media. So we now have different apps that can facilitate um, the way you interact, the way you show up. And so it's important that we learn to leverage on this. There are certain skill set that you just need to build. Remember last when we talked about basics of business development, I talked about building certain skill sets that will ensure that you remain relevant in your industry. Now, building your social media skill set is really key. There's some basic skill sets in social media that you need to learn how to use, right? Especially if you're running a business. So if you're running a business, then you need to learn how to use it. Thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie says the app is good. Yes, StreamYard is really very good. I use the professional version, so I can live stream to on different channels at the same time, but not Instagram because I think Instagram has a separate stuff, right? So I cannot live stream from here to Instagram. So it's very important that you build your social media skill set because it's key if you're running a business. I've always talked about keeping your business both online and offline. Now, it's also important that Good evening, Chinelo. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining in. Is also, please let me put out that I may not see some comments, and my other phone is not. I completely forgot to power it on. It's not a phone I use all the time, so I forgot to power it on, so I can't see all the comments. So please forgive me if I'm not calling your name. I'm not deliberately skipping you. It's just that I can't see all the comments on this particular page, right? I use the other phone to see other pages as to go through, and so some of you will be joining in through my business page or my personal page or my personal wall. So please forgive me. I am not deliberately ignoring your comments. Don't take it personal. Thank you so much for understanding in advance. Now, it's important that you know how to deal with the different social media channels. You don't have to be in all the spaces. It will drain you. You will get exhausted if you're showing up in all the social media spaces. Your LinkedIn, your Instagram. Yes, you can have all those. You can be present on all the platform, but consistently showing up in all the spaces is going to drain you. So you need to select how many channels do you want to be present on, and why are you joining those channels? Because each channel has its target audience. Of course, Instagram is for the more vibrant younger generation, and it has a lot to do with. So if you don't do short videos and pictures, you're not going to thrive. There is little words and a lot of videos and pictures. Facebook, you thrive on, you can write, you can really write, and then you can post your short videos and your photographs as well. LinkedIn, yeah, limited. They've increased the word limit. Usually there was some restriction on the amount of text you can put on your page, but right now it's been expanded. So you can put quite a long text on your page, and then you can also do videos and pictures. But basically, like I said, we have more professionals hanging out there. So think about your business. Think about your audience. Who do you serve? When we talked about the basics of business development last month, I talked about knowing where your audience hang out and you being there with them. So if you want to reach your audience, if you want them to see your message, then you need to be in the right channel, in the right digital channel, and social media provides that opportunity. So it's important that you engage with the social media intentionally. And I use the word intentionally because some persons, put out a lot of things, not knowing that they're leaving a footprint. And I want to dwell on that. I want to dwell on that. One of the things that would strike you when you come to my wall, any of my page, I do not do trending items in terms of gossip. It's a very deliberate, it's a very, very deliberate decision. You will not find on my page any trending gossip issues on celebrities, on broken marriages, on all of those. No, I mind my business. I'm very careful what I put out there. I want to inspire. I want to give out good information that can make my readers, my followers, be the best version of themselves. And I'm very deliberate about what I put out. I do more of inspirational content. I do more of informative content. I do not spread gossips. I do not troll. I do not do all of those stuff. It's not necessary for me. That's me using my voice and being consistent about it. So, why are you on social media? Now, I asked you this question, you need to think about it. Some of you are using your business pages or you're using your personal page for business and all of that. And then, consistency is not just about showing up every day and showing up across all the channels. So you're showing up, some of you, I want to post 4 times a day. You're here, you're posting. Yes, that is good if you can make out the time to post consistently like that. But also, very important is the fact that you need to be consistent about the kind of content you post or you engage with. It also speaks to your brand. So if you're a business owner, you need to be very intentional about the kind of content you engage with, the kind of people you follow on social media, what you put out on your page, what kind of energy you allow on your wall or on your wall, your page, the kind of energy you bring in there is also very important because you're leaving a footprint and it is being archived over time. People can, when someone wants to know more about you, even when you go for visa interviews these days, on the application form for most embassies, at least I know of US, UK, they would ask you to list all your social media channels. They would ask you to list all your social media channels, your social media accounts. And for some employment, you'll be asked to list your handles. Why? They want to really know exactly. Thank you, Chino. Chino said, my cousin missed the job because of his social media handle. It really taught him a hard lessons. Thank you so much. We take all of these things for granted. Most big time jobs now, we ask you to list your social media handles, and they would go and see what kind of content you put out there. So your content will give people an inclination into who you are, give them a perception about you. They form perceptions about you by looking at what you put out. Don't say you're catching cruise. If you're catching cruise, there is a price to be paid. So you can catch cruise responsibly without putting out vile, negative, and toxic content. So be very careful what you put out there. Once you put it out, you can't erase it from the time clock. You've put it out there, it's archived. And 10 years down the line, people will come in there to know about you. They want to know who is Joy Onyeso. And they will come in there and start looking at Joy Onyeso. Who was Joy Onyeso in 2019, in 2017, in 2013? So if you've made those mistakes in the past, it's okay. But moving forward, be very intentional what you put out. Be very intentional who you follow. Because when you follow certain persons, it allows certain content and people to come to your wall. So just be very careful. So brand consistency is not just about showing up and posting regularly, but also about the kind of content that you put out, the kind of content that you engage with. So I'm going to ask you to please leverage on social media very responsibly. Social media can break, oh my goodness. And when the light happens, it happens. Okay, great. Thank you. The light went out. I had a light outage. So, be very mindful what you put on social media. It's very important. Hey, Chief Miriam, nice to see you. And thank you so much. God bless you. I came back to see the wonderful gifts you dropped for me. God bless you so much. I really appreciate you, my sister. Thank you. That's Chief Miriam, all the way from, she says both in Warrior and Asaba. God bless you so much. And so be very careful what you put out there. Be very, very careful how you show up. So when I say show up, play full out. I'm also telling you tonight, be careful how you show up and how you play full out. You're leaving a footprint. You're leaving a footprint. Now it depends on where you see yourself, the kind of legacy you want to leave behind. That will determine how you show up. So you have the power to decide what you do on the social media. You have the power to that. I have decided I will use my voice on the social media for change. I'll use my voice on the social media to inspire people. I'll use my voice on the social media to encourage people. I'm not going to have any toxic space. I'm not going to tolerate toxicity on my wall. I don't want any of that. I don't want gossips. I don't want drama. I don't want any of those. And very intentionally, I have stayed off those. Now, sometimes your own wahala will come and look for you. It happens, right? But how you react also goes a long way. So please, 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 please know how you show up, know how you engage. It's also about brand consistency. So I'm speaking to entrepreneurs. Either you're a startup, you're already an existing entrepreneur, either you're a non-for-profit business owner, or you're a for-profit business owner. Decide how you show up and what content you put out there. Your social media can make you, it can also break you. Don't be in a hurry. Take time to understand the space. If you've decided you want to be on Facebook, take time to understand how Facebook runs. If you decide you want to be on Instagram, take time to understand how that space runs. Every space has its pros and its cons. So you need to understand the advantage and disadvantage of all the spaces or any of the spaces you decide to engage with. Everything that has an advantage definitely has a disadvantage. But you weigh the advantage vis-a-vis disadvantage and make your informed decision. And make your informed decision. Chilo just shared with us here how her cousin missed a job because of his social media handle. Because of his social media handle. So it's not okay. Some of you go online and then you post all kinds of, you think it's okay, you speed you're dragging somebody and you're saying all kinds of things and say it's my wall, it's my space, you don't like it, I block you, get it. My dear, is your wall, is your space, yes. But there are repercussions for certain decisions or actions you take. So is your wall, is your space, keep it clean. Keep it healthy, keep it positive. But if you decide that you want to make it a drama space, a toxic space, is your decision, but be ready to bear the fallouts from your decisions or your actions, because everything in life has consequences. You cannot control the consequences, but you can control the actions. Once you can control the actions you take, then to a very large extent you are controlling some of the consequences that will come up. Chidino said her cousin lost a job opportunity because of the posting he makes on social media. Some of us go on social media, we drag down people, we post hate things, and in the same vein, you're going out, you're posting your business. I won't want, if I'm a client, I won't want to deal with someone like that. I run away from people who are dramatic on social media because I don't want drama. I don't want to be dragged into drama. I want to show up, do my thing, and go off. Show up, do my thing, and go off. So when we talk about consistency, it's also consistency about content. It speaks to your brand. How do people see your brand as an individual, your personal brand or your business brand? What do they know you for? There are some people we know, if you want latest gossip, go to their wall. If you want to get latest gossip, go to their wall. You will know they have their nose in everybody's kettle of fish. So they know who is doing what, which marriage has collapsed, which was what. In fact, by the time you breaking news is on their wall. Everything happening is on their wall. So it's their decision, and that's fine. But I just want you to be sure that when you're doing those things, you are aware of the kind of consequences that comes with it. So if you're growing your brand, if you want to be a trustworthy, credible entrepreneur, you don't want to be a toxic space. You want to be a positive space. You want to be a space where people can come in, laugh, have fun. Like my sister, Gozil Demezwe. You go to her page, it's a laughter zone, it's a learning zone. So she's always posting healthy and positive content. So this is very critical. It also builds trust. People learn to trust you. People learn to trust your brand. And so when you put out information, people rely on that information. People take the information seriously. So be very aware that you can leverage on the social media for positive or for negative things. You decide, choose you this day who that will follow. Do you want to go the positive route or do you want to go the negative route? The decision is yours to make, right? Now, one good thing about the social media that you can leverage on is that it helps you to mine data. So you can get a lot of information. There's a lot of content out there that can help you grow your brand. You want information um, how your audience are engaging, what your followers like, what is out there that people really want to know more about in your relevant industry, what is the latest technology. You can get all that on the social media, but also know the kind of spaces you get your information from, so that you can trust the information you get, reliable information, right? You want to be sure that you are leveraging on reliable content and you're using reliable content. Then if you're a business owner and you're running your business, you would want to get information as to how your business is going online. Listen, let me tell us something. I said it during our conversation last month on the basics of business development. Now, if you put out things on the social media, let's take for instance Facebook. I don't want you to get discouraged when you don't have any like, or when you have one like, or you have two comments or three comments. Some of us are living just for those likes or those comments. The likes and comments are good, they are desirable, but it's not all about you being on that space. Keep doing you, keep posting your comments, keep posting your content, keep engaging with other people's posts. In all my busy schedule, sometimes I'm so busy. I make out a post and I cannot go back to engage. When I have time, Even sometimes it's 2 weeks later when I go back to so many posts and I start liking, loving, liking. And sometimes I don't do, but I try as much as possible to engage. When you post too frequently, it becomes very difficult to engage with all the posts and all the comments. But try as much as possible to be reactive, to be present so that people don't feel that you're ignoring them. And so I would also ask you not to take it personal. When you post a comment, don't bother if the person responds, likes, or loves. You've done your own bit. You engaged because you found that content valuable. Can you stick with that? So I see some people, I've gotten inbox messages, and people tell me that, Prof, you do not comment on my, or you do not like my comment. You do not comment on my post. You do not this one. You do not wish me happy birthday, and I wish you happy birthday, my dear. Please, it is very difficult for one to keep up with everything happening on the social media. Don't take it personal. If you're going to wish somebody happy birthday because you want the person to wish you happy birthday, then you've missed it. I come online and I just like comment on people I don't even know. They're not on my friends list sometimes. They are friends to my friends. I comment because I like it. I comment because I want to wish them happy birthday. I comment because they put a comment that strikes me. I comment because it's something that I read that resonates with me. Can you form that habit? And stop complaining and lamenting who is liking, who is commenting, who is not commenting. And that comes back to why you're on the social media. Right? Now, if you're new to social media, some of us have been on social media for years and we were not engaged. I wasn't so active on social media until the lockdown. I show up once in sometimes 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks. But during the lockdown, I became more active on social media because that was when I started a lot of my digital channel stuff. I started doing YouTube, I started doing the Friday night hangouts. And so I had enough time during the lockdown. And then I built consistency. And even with my crazy schedule right now, I still try to show up, post, engage, and all of that. So don't take it personal, right? Don't take it personal. People have different amount of time that they spend on social media. Some spend 30 minutes a day. Some spend 1 hour. Some live practically on social media. It's a choice, a personal decision. So don't hold people to ransom that because you comment, they must comment. If they don't like, they'll like. Just do what is right and keep moving. Just do what is right and keep moving. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, it's important that you also give what you expect to get. Some of you even complaining that nobody likes your comment or your post. You don't even comment on people's posts. In a day, how many persons' posts do you like on or comment on? The more you engage on posts, Facebook has an algorithm. Now talking about Facebook, and it even applies across. You know, once you comment like, you create visibility for yourself. Once you put out good content, people read your content, and this person is cerebral. This person has, is very very insightful. You will want to follow somebody, like we say, follow who know road. You want to follow somebody who appeals to you. Now it depends. People, that's why I say it depends on why you're online. Some people want to follow people because of what they can get. You want to follow people because they trend. You want to follow people because they do drama. So you understand why you are on social media. Define why you're engaging on social media. It helps you. It gives you clarity as to how you would navigate yourself within that space. It gives you clarity how to navigate that space. Now, if you're using Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, study how it works. Study how it works and try to do it if you were using it for business. This is one channel you can use to market. We're going after next week, the upper week, we're going to look at digital marketing. How can you market on the digital channels? What is digital marketing? What are some of the skills you need to market digitally? And how can you track how your product or services is doing? What are some of the apps you can use? How much do you need to spend? Do you pay or not pay for ads? So these are some of the things we are going to talk. We're not going to talk about it next week because next week is 100th episode, and we're going to celebrate our second anniversary and the 100th episode. So it's going to be fun galore next week, Friday, right? So we're going to keep next week for just conversations on the journey so far, the Friday night hangouts, how far we have come, what to expect to get from the from Friday night hangout moving forward. I'm going to do some unveilings next week Friday, some of the things you can expect to get from the Friday night hangout. Come ready. We're going to unveil certain things next week Friday, and we're 2 years, and the child that is 2 years is ready to move into the next phase. So we're ready and we're prepared to move into the next phase. I'm super excited because in the last 2 years, the Friday night hangout has had over close to 20,000 something eyeballs views, and that's huge for me. It's huge. It's a show that happens once every Friday, and most times they're organic views. And I don't take this for granted. The replays, the watch, the shares. And that's why I don't joke with you, my Friday night hangout tribe. You are amazing. You are diamond. You are just something else. The energy you bring into this space, the confidence, the trust. I just don't take it for granted at all. Thank you so much for staying true and for inviting people on, for sharing, for trusting me, and for always coming online every Friday 7 p.m. to listen, to engage. I do not take it for granted at all, because without you, there'll be no Friday night hangouts. I will leave all that and all those my mushy stuff for next week Friday, when we're celebrating our 100th episode. Now, let me talk a little bit about the 100th for next week. We're going to celebrate our 100th episode next week Friday. 100. Oh my goodness. 100 episode is not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke at all. When you see, before I started running the Friday night hangout, and I will hear people say I'm celebrating 50 episodes, 100 episodes, it didn't used to resonate with me as much as it does now, since I started using the social media space actively. Remember, we're talking about leveraging on the social media. Since I started using the social media more actively, it started resonating with me because, my dear, if you have a busy schedule, if you have other things that you do, and you're running your offline business and showing up, every Friday is not a joke. And for you, that will also create time to show up, is not a joke. It's worth celebrating. I know one of the things that I always talk about on the Friday night hangout is celebrating. Celebrate your milestones. Celebrate yourself. You don't need anyone to validate your celebration. When you feel you need to celebrate, go ahead and celebrate. And more importantly, when you have a reason to celebrate, go do it the way you want to do it. Life is for the living. Celebration is for the living. So you celebrate and you teach people how to celebrate you, how to rejoice with you. You mustn't wait till there's a big thing. You can celebrate your micro wins. So when I say we win together, it means that I will celebrate you, and I hope you also celebrate me as well. So it's a celebration gala for us next week Friday, the 100th episode and the second year anniversary. We're going to have both an online and an offline event. So we're all going to be in a small studio, and we have some few people come in, and the rest of us can join online. And we're going to select those of us that I don't want us to be more than 10. Already I've given invitation to some of my friends to join in celebration. I want us to have a small party, and I'm going to select from the tribe, because you are the ones that make Friday night happen. So tonight I'm going to celebrate 5 persons. I'm going to select 5 persons that are going to join us on the Friday night hangout 100 episode celebration next week Friday, and it's happening here in Enugu. So if you're in Enugu and you would want to join us next week Friday, I can take only 5 persons. But I'm going to ask a question. So if you're in Enugu and I ask this question and you respond, I'm just going to pick the first 5 responses I see. I'm going to pick the first 5 responses I see. And forgive me, because I'm going to pick the ones that I see. So it shows up on my screen and I pick them. So if you want to join me in celebrating the 100th episode of Friday Night Hangout and our second year anniversary, next week Friday, the 10th of June, we're going to start our celebration from 7 to 8, and then few minutes past 8, those of us that are there in person, we'll do some fun stuff, and then we wrap up, because I don't want to keep people out late, and then we all go home, ready for the new season. I'm going to ask this question and I want you to drop your response in the chat box. What was the date? So give me the date, the month, and the year. So the first five correct responses, the first five correct responses I see, I will select to join me at the Friday night hangout, 100 episode next week Friday. Give me the date, the month, and the year. Please listen carefully. The date, the month, and the year. So the date, the month, and the year that Friday night hangout had its first episode. The first episode of the Friday night hangout. Let's go. Let me see the chat box. Good. Let's see. The date, the month, and the year we had the first Friday night hangout. The date, the month, and the year. Some people are going to start doing research now. The date, the month, and the year Friday night hangout had its first episode. Njideka says May 22nd, 2020. Is she correct? I would not confirm or deny. I will still wait to get more responses. Let's see. Let's see more responses. Thank you, Judeka, for putting that out. Please make sure you can attend in person so you do not take up the space if you do not want to come, because I can only take 5 persons. I can only take 5 persons, just a small number of persons that would come in physically. So the date, the month, and the year. I have one response. So while I'm waiting for the other response to come in, I will tell you what we're going to be doing next week Friday. Next week Friday, come ready with your dancing shoes. I'm going to make it so much fun. DJ Floxy is going to be on ground to give us the good vibes. So DJ Floxy is going to give us vibes, real good vibes. We're going to have music, real good music. I see another response, June 2020. I'm not going to respond. I'll wait for more comments, and then I want to be sure I have 5 responses, and then I'll comment. So DJ Floxy is going to be live next week Friday, and she's going to thrill us with beautiful inspirational music. So we're going to have so much fun next week. Then I have a lot of giveaways. So I'm going to be giving away some of my products, my Joy Onyeso products, books, coaching classes, membership of the Power Woman Forum. So I'm going to give a number of free gifts next week. So next week is fun. Just come prepared to dance, come prepared to celebrate, and come prepared to win. Once you show up, you're a winner. Once you show up, you're a winner. And I'm going to do, I've stopped the giveaways. I deliberately stopped doing the giveaways because I wanted to see those who really come in to get content and are willing to stay and are not driven by the giveaways. But next week, Friday, I'm going to have a giveaway. I'm going to do lots of giveaways, both top-up cards, books, memberships, a lot of stuff. And if you're joining in Lagos, if you're joining from Lagos, I'm also going to be doing some giveaways for the gala night of the She Speaks 50th anniversary next week Friday. So it's a lot of goodies. Hey, I see my bros, Uncle Shirley. Thank you for coming on board. You came late too, but we'll forgive you. Blessing, Ijamaki Igwe. You've given how many dates now? Okay. Okay. I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm still waiting for more dates. The day, the month, and the year Friday night hangout had its first episode. The day, the month, and the year. The day, the month, and the year. The day, the month, and the year. I'm going to select from here. The day, the month, and the year. The day, the month, and the year. I want 5 persons. I haven't seen 5 persons yet. So, well, it's all good. I would make a decision. I would say the correct date and year. Oh, you be here from Saturday. Oh, sorry. I'm not seeing. I'm even happy I can see you now because I'm not seeing a lot of persons. And I know that they're online. So please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please do forgive me. So lots of goodies next week Friday. And I'm going to unveil some of the things you're going to expect to see moving forward from the Friday night hangout. Friday night hangout is now positioned to serve you, to serve your personal brand, your business brand, and you can trust that I will bring valuable content all the time. we take time to design the content for each month based on your need. I asked periodically, I will ask you, what do you want to see on the Friday night hangout? Because it's all about you. And we collect all the topics you put out there, and we now schedule how to have conversations on them, right? So it's, if there is anything you want to see on the Friday night hangout in terms of topic, get ready. I'm going to open it up again in this month, and you tell me what you want to see on the Friday night hangout, and I will try to make it happen. Now, I also want to remind us that the Power Woman Magazine Awards nomination is on. The Power Woman Magazine Awards nomination is on. So if any woman has inspired you, any woman you look up to, any woman as a model, and you think she deserves to be nominated, please, it's your opportunity to appreciate her and nominate her. We have 5 award categories. So the nomination is open till the 25th of June. We shut down nomination 25th of June, and then we go into the online voting. So make use of this opportunity and nominate. Simply log on to www.powerwomanemagazine.com/nominate. I will take that again. www.powerwomanemagazine.com//nominate. So go right there and nominate a woman in any of the categories or all of the categories. So please take this opportunity. We want to celebrate women who are making a difference, who are creating impact, who are breaking grounds. This is our own way of giving back. So please do not say you are not told, you do not know. It's still open to the 25th of June. Hurry and nominate any woman of your choice. It's a global nomination, as long as the woman is making a difference in the African community. So she is not just restricted to the Nigerian audience. It is open to any woman that is making an impact in the African community. We're very careful because the Power Woman magazine is a global brand. So it's not just a Nigerian magazine. So if there's any woman you know in any part of the world that is making a difference in the African community, use this opportunity to nominate her. When you go to the page, you will see the different categories and the criteria for those categories, and you can nominate. So you do that using the www.powerwomanemagazine.com/nominate, and you nominate the woman of your choice. If you come to my business page and my personal page already, I've put out those information there, but I'm also putting it out here that you go to www.powerwomanemagazine.com/nominate and nominate a woman of your choice. This is our own way of celebrating ourselves. We need to support ourselves. We need to celebrate ourselves, right? So it's open. Nomination is open to the 25th of June. So please make sure you do that. And while you're at it, get ready. The month of July, we're also going to have a lot of amazing things for the Power Woman magazine. Those that ask for hard copies, your hard copies are going to be ready shortly. And if you want hard copies on any of the episodes or editions, just click and then we'll let you have it. So also, I want to invite you to check out my website, www.joyonyesu.com. There are a lot of resources there, free resources that you can really take advantage of. A lot of free resources. So please go there and take advantage of it. And finally, I want to appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. I see you, Chizoba. Thank God it's Friday. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And so I'm going to call out. I see Jideka posted May 22nd, 2020, Blessing June 2020, and then she also posted June 5th, 2020, and then Confidence June 2020. The correct date actually is May 22nd, 2020. So congratulations, Njideka. Congratulations, Njideka. Congratulations, Njideka. So you have won yourself a free ticket. I'll be in touch with you to give you the venue and the details of participation next week, Friday. Also, Blessing, Igwe, you tried. Because you posted, and if you're sure you'll be available, so we do not, because we have very limited number of persons we want to attend. I also want to give an opportunity to my Facebook fans. So I'm also going to post the same questions, and I want to get more people from there and give them opportunity. But of course, as always, my Friday night hangout tribe, I give you the first option is your day is all about you. And so, congratulations, Njideka. And yeah, congratulations, Njideka. Blessing and confidence. I will get back to you. If I don't get enough persons that respond to my question on Facebook, and of course, just for answering and being present on the Friday night hangout, I am going to give you a ticket also to attend next. You're going to have so much fun. We're going to have so much fun. Real fun. Music, nice music. I see DJ Flogsy already here. DJ Flogs, I hope you're getting ready for us next week, Friday. Next week, Friday. DJ Flogsy, good evening. I hope you're ready for us next week, Friday. You're going to thrill us. You're going to really thrill us. And there's going to be good food, good music, beautiful ambience. You know how we roll now. You know how we roll now. So I want to say a very big thank you to you for everyone that joined in. We had a very interesting conversation tonight. We talked about leveraging on social media. I talked about what social media is all about, the importance of being very intentional in the content you put out, the importance of leveraging on social media to grow your brand, being consistent in the kind of content you put and how you engage, and how you can also mine data from the social media, use it to reposition your business and to grow your business. And also, DJ Floyd says she's ready for us next week, Friday. Woo! Here we come, the 100th episode. I'm just excited. 100th episode is not more, it's not a joke. Second year anniversary. We're celebrating possibilities. That's what we're doing, celebrating possibilities. So if you joined us late, please do watch the replay. And if you're watching the replay, I'm super excited to welcome you. Keep joining us. Tune in next week, Friday, for our 100th episode celebration. Next week, Friday is a celebration galore. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Lots of giveaways, lots of free gifts. And I want to appreciate all the tribe members. Really. Next week, Friday is our date. It's not just about me, it's about you. It's about me. It's about all of us. We're a tribe. So let's come prepared for next week, Friday, ready to sign into a new season of the Friday Night Hangout, ready to see the new beginnings of the Friday Night Hangout. Be prepared to start small. And this is me wrapping up now and telling you, start small. Be willing to learn the lessons and grow from there. I'm going to talk about some of the behind the scene challenges, lessons learned in hosting the Friday Night Hangout. And you can really draw insights from that to your own business. So come in next week, Friday. While we're celebrating, I'm still going to be giving you some nuggets. Behind all the fun, jumping up, laughing, there's also the story behind the scene. Sometimes I'm very sick. I'm not okay, but because it's Friday night, I will come up, laugh, join, and and you think all is well. And then, but is that commitment to you and commitment to me that keeps me going? Is knowing that you would always turn up that keeps me going. So I want to tell you as I sign off tonight, don't give up. Do not give up. Keep holding on. Keep pushing. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. No matter how dark the clouds are, there's always a silver lining. Give yourself the permission to look for that silver lining. You are the difference. You are the difference. You are worthy of all your dreams, and you can call it into manifestation. It's not a state, it's a process. It's not something that just happens like this. There's no magic about it. It takes time to grow anything sustainable. So allow yourself that time. Be gentle on yourself and enjoy the journey as you grow what God has placed in your hands. You are worthy of all the dreams that you have. And you're worthy. Yes, you may have fallen, you may have fallen, you may have fallen, you may have failed, you may have been mocked, but listen, there's always a new dawn. And when it breaks out, you would rejoice. You are the difference. You are the change agent. There's a giant inside of you. I want you to give yourself the permission to unleash that giant and be all that God has created you to be, because you're unique, you're special, and you're different. I can't get tired of saying this, and I need you to believe it. I need you to believe it. I need you to believe it. I love you all so much, and I deeply do. When I say I love, celebrate, and honor you, it's from a place of deep commitment and truth. Keep being the best version of yourself. Keep holding on. And for the young ladies, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow is our day where we have our power lunch. I'm super excited. I'm coming out ready for you all. And I love to see you tomorrow. Looking forward to say I love you so much, Confidence. Happy birthday once more. Thank you so much, Chizoba. I also love you and appreciate all that you do. My power woman, Chinelo, I love you so much. Thank you for always showing up. You're very consistent. Thank you for that. Njideka Okoye, I have a surprise for you. Not yet. It's still cooking, right? I love all of you. I love all of you. I love all of you. Take care. Keep the faith. And don't forget to turn up next week, Friday, for our celebration. Come prepared. Really come prepared. Because next week, Friday, we're going to have a blast. Until I see you next week, Friday, from me to you is bye for now. Remember, I love, honor, and celebrate you. Bye for now.